In today's video, we're going to be breaking down the upcoming top rank card this weekend, November 15th. We're going to break down the whole card. Rafael Espinoza is going to be making a defense of his WBO featherweight title. I'm not going to lie, this dude, I've never seen him fight before. I think I've heard of him. I've never seen him fight before. But we're going to start with Delgado versus, again, I've never seen, I'm sorry. Am I a casual? I hope it's not just me. But I've never seen this dude fight before. Remember, this card is going to come on Top Rating Classics right after Chris Eubank and Conor Benn. So right after that, make sure to, after the main event's done, on that fight will be on the zone, to download the Top Rating Classics app to access this fight. I'm pretty sure it's for free. If you don't know how to do that, go on Top Rank's Twitter. Their X, because it's not called Twitter no more. It's called X, and they have all the information there for you. But in this fight here, I have Delgado. I'm not educated on Galas, to be 100% honest with you. Delgado, I like what I see from him. Should be easy night. You know what I mean? Hopefully there's a stoppage. You know what I mean? Everybody goes a knockout. So next fight, Richard Torres Jr. versus bro. Am I tripping? Yo, I don't know who this guy is. I'm not. There's no way I'm a casual. I promise you I watch every card. Y'all probably think I watch every boxing card. I watch pro boxing and everything. I've never heard of this dude. I got Richard Torres Jr. But real quick, let's talk about Richard Torres Jr. Okay. Now, Richard Torres Jr., right? He won his last fight against, I'm drawing a blank on who dude's name is, but he just got a win. He just got a knockout over an undefeated fighter who I also forgot who his name is. I promise you, I swear, I'm begging you, please believe me, I'm not a casual. It's just I'm bad with names. But he just got a knockout win, which makes Richard Torres look even better. Because before that dude fought Richard Torres, he TKO'd the Russian Mike Tyson, who Russian Mike Tyson also just got a win over Dave Allen. So that makes Richard Torres, he's a very promising guy right now. Obviously, his last fight, it didn't look the best. It was a lot of clinching, a lot of hugging. It was really boring. I remember I stayed up to watch that fight. On Top Rank, I was dumb tired. I stayed up. I watched that. I wish I should have just went to bed, to be honest with you. But he still won. He put out the victory, although it was boring. Not every fight's going to be exciting. You know what I mean? It happens sometimes. So, but I'm interested to see who he does against. I'm going to do my research on these guys before I actually watch the card so I can actually know, so I should have expectations of how these guys should perform. Hopefully Select, isn't an awkward fighter that's gonna make it a weird fight. I want to see some knockouts. You know what I mean? So hopefully Richard Torres gets the job done. Highlight real KO, propel his name even more. Pretty soon, man, he's gonna start taking step up fights, man. Pretty soon. How old is Richard Torres? Like 21, something like that. So I mean, that his time's coming pretty soon to start. You know what I mean? Progressing him, especially the way the heavyweight division's been moving the last 3 years. It's been moving really quick. You've seen guys like Joseph Parker come up, Zheli Zong, Ajit Kabayel. You have Moses Tama, Usyk, Fabio Worley. You know what I mean? So you have a lot of guys. So, Richard Torres, it's time to start stepping up, man. We need you. We need you. America needs a heavyweight. Next up, Emiliano Vargas versus Montrell. Am I tripping? Because I probably seen him fight. Listen, I bet you all these guys I've probably seen them fight before. I just don't remember their names. I gotta start paying more attention, especially now I got a boxing channel. I gotta know all these dudes and how they fight and everything off the top of my head, So I'm gonna do my research. But Emiliano Vargas coming off, I think it was like a 40-second knockout. I remember that was like on the last Soundbreak card. I think that was on the Xander Zayas on the card when he won his belt. And what was that, like June or July? So he's coming back. He's fighting this dude. I don't know who he is. It's judging by the people that Emiliano Vargas has been fighting at this stage in his career. It should be an easy cleanup, probably like 3-4 rounds. He should knock him outside of 3-4 rounds. So, it should be good. I really love what I'm seeing from Emiliano Vargas. I'm interested to see how he develops and how he looks when he does take those step up fights and starts fighting a little bit better competition. I'm interested to see how he looks. He's a very good counter puncher, very good power, good boxer. Um, so I'm interested to see how he develops. You know what I mean? Very intriguing prospect. Very, very intriguing. I think he has the potential to be better than his father, but he got to start stepping up soon because his father was fighting Oscar De La Hoya and Felix Trinidad young, even though he fought Oscar De La Hoya on PEDs, still got beat up. But we're not gonna talk about that though. All right, we're gonna get to the main event of the evening: Rafael Espinoza versus Khegai. I don't know who Khegai is. I'm expecting Espinoza to clean him up. Espinoza, I think he's a god featherweight right now. That dude is good, man. To be that tall, be able to find the outside, the inside, the power he has, the tenacity, the combinations, the punch variety. Very good fighter. I'm very interested to see how the featherweight division, you know, how it lays out, man. You got Shushu Carrington coming up. He's trying to fight with Nick Ball. I seen him, I want to say about a month ago on a Show Business podcast. Shout out to Showbiz the Adult. Um, and he was talking about how Nick Ball is ducking, trying to preserve his belt for a fight with Inoue. So, you know, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, man. I'm interested to see how that division. I know Fulton vacated with the WBC, right? He's vacated WBC, so we'll probably grab that up. If I'm not sure if he's number one in the WBC or not, if he's made its way for that belt, but I mean we'll see what happens there. I don't know if Fulton officially vacated yet. He should soon though. Yeah, man, I'm really excited how this division comes together. You got Espinoza, you got Nick Ball, you got Shushu. Damn, bro, this is my third video I'm recording, so I'm a little, you know what I mean. But yeah, man, very interested to see how that goes. Now, let me see how much time, how long I've been recording. How long have we been recording? 7 minutes. All right, we gotta make this a little bit longer. So, plus I gotta get my shorts in. You know what I mean? So, matter of fact, make this full screen so I can get my shorts in. Hold on. All right. Let's break down a potential fight with Shushu Carrington and Rafael Espinoza. Shushu Carrington. Actually, skip that. Damn, what should we break down? Because I got to make the shorts, guys. The shorts, that's where the views come in, you know what I mean? I got to start building the channel. So, damn, let me think. Hold on. Let me think real quick. Predictions. I just posted a Conor Benn vs. Chris Eubank predictions. I don't think I got in the full screen, so you know what I mean? It's better for the short when I put it in the full screen so I can dig what I'm saying. So, Conor Benn vs. Chris Eubank. How I see that fight going. Restart that. Sorry, guys. I got to do this for the short. My bad, y'all. Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank. Great fight. Both fighters seem like they're in a better space, that they're better prepared. You got Chris Eubank bringing in Bomac. You got Conor Benn. Seems like he's more relaxed this time. Like he's more focused on boxing, more focused on the technique rather than just winging punches. I do think that Conor Benn's gonna get it done this time. I think the last fight took a lot out of Chris Eubank. I seen Showbiz put like a max bet, like 2,500 on the Conor Benn knockout. So we'll see how that goes. I do have Conor Benn my knockout as well, so we'll see how that fight goes. You know what I mean? Let me know what you guys think. What else should we break down while we're here having this little moment here? Damn. Let me get another short in. My bad, y'all. You know. Abdullah Mason for Sam Noakes. I think this fight for Abdullah Mason is really good to show where he's at. I think if it's a hard fight with Sam Noakes, 18-0 prospect, but we don't really know how good he is. Same with Abdullah Mason. We don't really know how good Abdullah Mason is for real. We know he's good, but is he world level? I think this is the fight to show if he's world level. I think he goes in there and takes care of a puncher like Sam Noakes in easy fashion, gets him out of there early. I think we really have to start having some serious talks about Abdullah Mason. Who should he fight next? Should he take on Shakur? Tank? Well, I think Tank's out of it. A fight with Floyd Schofield would be very interesting. So, I think this fight for Abdullah Mason is like his coming out party. You know, this is the fight that's really gonna propel him to that next level. Um, yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. You know, I had to get in a little bit extra for y'all. You know what I mean? It's gonna be a great weekend. You know, I just put out a UFC video. By the time you're seeing this, that video should already be up. I just recorded that before. Um, I recorded. The Conor Ben Chris Eubank video should, when you're seeing this, would have came out yesterday. But for me, I just recorded that about an hour ago. I just recorded 3 videos back to back. I'm trying to, get my consistency grind. But man, this weekend's gonna look really good. Also, I wanna at the end of this video have a little bit of talks about this channel, man. I'm really grinding. This is something I really want to do. This is my passion. I'm putting in 100%. Um, I'm not settling for less, man. I really want this to work, and I'm gonna make this my career. I'm calling it right now. When I'm big, when I got like 100,000, 20,000 subscribers, and I'm live streaming, and I got 3, 4, 5,000 on the live stream at a time. You know what I mean? And it's gonna be crazy to look back on me in my room with this terrible setup, terrible camera, no mic. I'm using the mic from my webcam to even record this audio. It's crazy to think about now. PC's terrible, PC's bug. Got a lot of things going on in my life right now, going through a tough time, So, I mean, to say that right now, you'll think I'm crazy. But I know what I want. I know what God's going to bless me with. I am a Christian. See it, Jesus paid it all. I'm a believer in Christ. So, that gives me my power to keep going and everything like that. And, I hope that I can inspire the next person, somebody who's just like me, who has a passion, even if it's not boxing, anything, who just has a passion for something and they really want to get to that field. You can do it, bro. Just got to keep pushing. I haven't even made it yet, and I know that I can do it. I just got to keep pushing, and I know I'm going to get there. So, shout out to my family. Shout out to my girlfriend who's been showing me a lot of support on this journey that, I just started, but, she's been supporting me and stuff like that. So, yeah, and if you're just tuning in, if you just found this channel, thank you. I appreciate every single one of you, especially the day ones that are going to be coming in. You guys are always going to have a special place in my heart, even though I don't have any yet. But when I do, just know I love y'all. And, yeah, shout out to everybody. And see you guys next time.